It's an honor to have the New York State Golf Association here at Schuyler Meadows. The club is very enthused and they're getting involved and looking forward to the tournament. The golf course was designed by Devereux Emmett in 1926. It's got that old classic charm.
A lot of folks don't know about us. We're kind of tucked away behind Siena College, and I think people are really just surprised at how good of a golf course is here. And it's a really, really good Golden Age golf course.
The front nine is a par 37, back nine is a 35. The front nine is flat, the back nine takes on a different look, a lot more rolls in the hills and so forth.
We've made some changes since the 2013 men's amateur. We've been aggressively trying to restore it to its original dimensions. The biggest difference I think players are going to see in particular is the playing corridors, the grassing lines of the fairway expansion and the green expansion work. Everything's wider, more angles are going to come into play, more short grass is pushed into the bunkering.
As they drive in, they'll feel like it's a very manageable golf course. I think what they'll expect when they come out there and play is everything's pretty much in front of them. What they don't anticipate is these could be the toughest greens to read. They're very flat, but the breaks are very subtle. There's 3 par 5s. They're all hittable in 2 for the long player. We also, with that, only have 3 par 3s, and they'll be very challenging. Our 4th hole will play havoc because it will play as short as 110 yards back to 185 yards. It's got a green that drops in the front and your ball could roll back off the green 20, 30 feet.
Our 10th hole is a hole I think that gets overlooked a lot. Par 4, just under 300 yards. Will be drivable for a lot of these guys, I'm sure. But it's a smaller green, out of bounds behind the green. It's well guarded, a lot of bunkering up near the greens. A lot of people feeling good going in the 10th hole and then they break down a little bit.
Our 5 finishing holes can rank up with any of them. They're great challenging holes, and it showed in our last championship here. 14th hole is that risk reward. You decide how much of those cross bunkers you're going to challenge on the hole. Obviously, the more you challenge, the shorter that second shot will be. From there, you'll have a short shot into the elevated green. On the 15th hole, the par 3, it has great elements that are built in that you don't necessarily see from the tee. It's well bunkered on the right-hand side, but the place you don't want to miss it is left. Then you come to the home stretch of 16, 17, 18. 16 is a blind tee shot, and then once you get up over the hill, your second shot gets across a little stream in front of the green with fescue over the green. So precise yardage there, right shot is critical. And then 17 is another risk-reward shot with a couple bunkers on the left-hand side to contend with. And then you have an elevated green, which if you hit a little bit short of the front surface, it will roll back down. 18, again, another blind tee shot. Trying to find your target off the tee can be very challenging. It's well bunkered on the left with a cross bunker on the right-hand side. Once your drive is out there, that's not the end of the game because we've got a green that sits kind of sideways that is very unique, and it makes for a great challenging finish home. We're going to have a great championship for all the players here at Schuyler Meadows. We look forward to everybody coming out and seeing a great tournament.